Start engine.
Boga traffic, Sun Express 7046 is at runway 3 right, line up and take off. Boga traffic. So hey guys, what's going on? My name is Cody, or Lufthansa 145, and welcome back to Fly With Me. This week's episode sees us playing the role of Sun Express 7046, and that is service between Boga, and we are landing at an airport I've never been to before. Is called Mardin. The airport we just went over here in the opening is... Ow. There's a dog on me. Is Diyarbakir or LTCC. So I will look at this really quick. I'll throw this up. We're just coming over LTCC right now in our descent. And we are then turning right direct towards the airport that we're landing at, which is Mardin. Sorry, there is a co-pilot puppy that's being very restless today. Try and get her a nice spot there behind me to look good. So the approach we're doing in right now into LTCR is looks a little bit like this. So it's one of these ever famous teardrop things where we're headed for the VOR that's at the airport. We're going to make this sweeping 90-degree left turn to then intercept the localizer in a teardrop fashion. So that's the approach we've set up, and it's ILS runway 3 at Mardin. So I will... What do we click here? We click this one. So there we go. This week's episode, we're back, as you can tell, in Xplane. So I had a conversation with Amir this week, and he was like, yo, man, you're a traitor. And I was like, how am I a traitor? Come on. And he's like, you're flying P3D, and you're flying P3D a lot. And I was like, I know, because P3D took over from this sim, at least, his perspective. It took over the Embraer E-Jets on me. It took over the 737 with the NGXU, and it took over the Airbus A330. And I don't know why this sim has just been spicing the crap out of me recently. So I'm doing the Amir tour right now, and I tried a couple of legs in the 730, 7300. I tried a leg in this, which it didn't even load for me. I have to since update it a few more times. Now it's finally working again. And then I even tried a leg in the A350, which outright just crashed the sim on me. So, like, I've really kind of put this sim aside. I've been focusing a lot of my attention on Xplane, or on P3D from Xplane. And he was like, "Doesn't matter, man. Like, you're trading on me." So I was like, "All right." So I decided, all right. Last week's episode was an absolute disaster. Like, I was so sick. That landing in the NGXU for Sun Express Germany, or Sunrise, into where did I go? Was it Nuremberg? Was just an absolute crap. And I figure, all right, let's take the 7.3 again. We'll do Xplane for Amir, and of course, Xplane in Turkey is probably better. I'm pretty sure P3D should just be brown ground right now. So anyway, so here's some stats. We're descending through 12 right now. We have that teardrop approach. I should probably arm my localizers to make sure that that's already well in advance. So according to the bird, 108.90 with a course of 32 is what we're going to set. So 108 and 90. Set on the left. Set on the right on the standbys, and a course of 38. Set left, was it 38? No, it was 32. Set those right, because you set those numbers wrong, that's going to be a bad day. And 32. Set left, set right, good to go. I decided I'm going to try something a little different with this video. I had uploaded, and it'll be linked at the end of this video, the Around the World in 80 Legs kind of promo and first leg video, where I took the first flight between Frankfurt to Copenhagen with Vitus from the community. And I was watching it back, and I don't know if it's just YouTube or what it was, but it looked really blocky and really bad. So I'm trying something different. Because my sim runs in 1080p, I'm recording right now in 1080p, and I jacked the quality as high up as I could, and hopefully this thing's not glitching or doing anything stupid, but 1080p, and I'm gonna export it at 720 and see if that's any better from a quality perspective. So just for that, let's do some tests here. I'm just gonna zoom in on some things just to make sure. Like, stuff like this gray here would always just be like patchy and blotchy, which to me on the screen right now looks perfectly fine. So okay, so let's just slow down through 10. Let's get some thingies going up here. So seatbelts and continuous ignition. For your safety, sit the fuck down. And through 10 here, let's get those lights on. And we're at 1700 for that. And weather-wise, I've been getting a couple conflicting informations here, but LTCR, I think LTCC is the closest, so 1018, which is actually our takeoff pressure. So 18, and for the meme of it, 18. And apparently it's cloudy now. Set weather failed, set weather failed, set weather failed. Come on, weather engine. You can do me better than that. Just change everything to a gray day here. El Cunha! I love that. Alright, let's keep going. Auto brakes 2. 3,300 is the final altitude that we have to drop down to, so I just went with that. No traffic nearby on VATSIM. And
Flight attendants, prepare for landing, please.
alright, we'll go with that. Alright, looks like there's a break now in the weather. So things I have to be worried about is terrain. There is definitely terrain around, so let's put that on my side. And yeah, we've got the Sun Express death turn here to the right, and then turn on the final. So let's not waste any time. We'll tune the navs now, even though it's disgustingly early. And we have a decel point up here where he wants me down to slower than 158. Okay. Right, we'll have to start with some flaps here in a moment then. So it's going to be disgustingly early for flaps, and this is going to be a bit of a landing. Getting some turbulence as we go over the ground here. And yeah. So while we wait for that, let's talk tours. So Amir's tour, anything goes. That one's still happening. I'm almost done that, and Amir and I have a little plan, hopefully for the last leg of that tour. So hopefully that one will come out soon. Sundays. So for as long as I can for Sundays, we will be doing the Around the World in 80 Legs tour. So everyone's welcome. And it's not too late to catch up. We've only done one leg so far. So we've done Frankfurt to Copenhagen. The next legs is Copenhagen to Bergen, Bergen, Tromsø. So those are going to be flown this Sunday. So tomorrow, February 2nd, departure from Copenhagen. We'll be logging in to get ready to take off around 1400 UTC. Be there. Sign up. Do the first leg. Be there. Please. I would love to have as many people as we can join us for that. Let's take the flaps 1 bug. So speed check flaps 1. Let's have a look out this window here from this poor guy's perspective as he gets shooken around like crazy. Perfect. Now airplane's slowing down to flaps 1, and I have to be below 185, so I'm actually going to go straight to flaps 5. So 1, 2. See the flap coming out there. Great terrain around here. This looks really awesome. This side's flat. This side's hilly. Just as long as this side's not hilly, we'll be fine. So there's the airplane now trying to slow down to the flap 5 bug, which is about 160 something. Okay. Zoom in here. I wonder if we could take it direct here. Probably not. Can I even select this as an option? Is this a thing? Let's try something here. Can I do you? No. It's fine. Don't worry about it. 165. God, we're hella slow here. I don't like this. What speed do we need to be? So 185 or below. So let's do speed intervene. I'm going to speed up to 175. Just make it a little bit more comfortable. Hopefully the buffet will stop. So yeah, it is crazy exciting times for me right now. So as a lot of the longtime viewers know, I'm getting married this year. We are at the beginning of February, which means we are March, April, May, and then midway through June. So just a little over 4 months away. We're finally hitting what I'm calling crunch time, where it is, here's the master shit list of everything that's left. We need to get to work on this now. So everything has gone in absolute hyper overdrive here. So like I said with the 80 Legs tour, my goal is to maintain at least Sundays, to try and do at least 1 or 2 legs if I can. However, I suspect in a month or two that might become no longer possible. So for sure, I'm definitely going to keep up and try and keep my commitments for doing Fly With Me videos. But there might be a period of time in June where those will be either put on hiatus, or Johnny might be able to take them back over, or I might even find someone from our community who might do one for us, 1 or 2 for us, which might make things interesting. So that's kind of the plan for now. Wow, this airplane made one hell of a weird-ass turn there. Stop talking, Cody. Pay attention to what's going on. Let's maybe slow down to 170 now and take flap 10. I know it's really early for this, but let's just give ourselves the best chance here. Wow, that was a turn and a half. Watch the mountainous terrain out there. cool in its gang. Okay, so we make the turn. No traffic on the map here for like, I don't even think there's any traffic in Turkey, but we'll make a CTAF here in a minute. That looks good. Let's have a look-see outside really quickly. Oh yeah. So huge news this week. The Boeing 777-900 or 777X flew. It was probably one of the most exciting things I've ever seen. I am excited for it. I hope Lufthansa within the next 2 years will get theirs, and then I hope some reputable company like PMDG or someone will make a 777X for at that time, hopefully Microsoft Flight 2020. So that's really cool and exciting. I watched the first stream on the Friday. I was at work and I was glued to it for like a good 4 hours, and then they called it off, which is really sad. But I mean, weather's weather. You got to take care of the safety of people. And then I just almost missed it on the Sunday. I was like that close to missing it. I tuned in right as it was taking off. It was pretty awesome. So the sweeping left turn to come up 4,200, so we're doing good. We just have to be about 3,300. 1,000 to go. Flaps 10. Auto brake 2. It's a short runway here. So I'm just going to zoom in and have a look at the thing here again. So we got to plant this. 8,217 feet, which is not a lot. So auto brake 2 may even be pushing it. If I don't plant this thing on the end of the runway, it's going to be a thing. However, after last week's absolutely disgusting landing into Nuremberg with an NGXU, yeah. Alright, so let's take 168, and we're going to come around, 1,000 to go. Airplane has stopped descending. VNAV's catching up. Yep, 1,000 to go.
$1,000 to go.
Can you go down from 1,000 to go so I stop saying it, please? Just go back to VNAV. We're right there anyways. Wow, this is a very interesting approach. I'm like not even in the airplane and I feel sick right now just watching this. So we're coming around. Once we get probably about another 15-20 seconds here, we'll arm the localizer. Because I don't want this shit where it tries to turn right on me. I hate that. Turning slowly. Might have to take flaps 15 sooner rather than later here. Okay, so VOR lock, please. This puts us at a nice little final here. So it's about 10 nautical mile final, so that's workable. It gives us plenty of time to get our flaps and gear and stuff down. Localizer's coming. We're going to wait for the glide. Here's 3,300. Awesome. Now with this airport, looking at the map, all the, it's not even a terminal or anything, literally go to the very, very end of the runway and then we just make a left. So once we do land, I will probably disable auto brakes, depending on where we land and how quickly the auto brakes are here. I'll probably end up letting them out early and just gliding to the very end of the runway. At a safe speed, of course. So let's, the glide coming, let's do some work here. So I like this view for it. Gear down, flaps 15. Sun Express, the El Guna shuttle. Awesome, there comes that. Approach. And let's start slowing down. Single channel autopilot, glide slope, VOR lock, flaps 25. Final speed for the reference is 37 plus 45. There's not a lot of wind around us. So 37 plus 5 is 42. So let's go back maybe just to 45 for the hell of it. And flaps 30. Oh yeah, baby. I'm about this approach right now. Runways in sight. Flaps full. Lights on. Click, click. Ding the cabin one more time. We're coming in. And last check of the weather. 10.
1,000
Yeah.
feet stabilized, Mr. Birch.
It's the 1018 or 1019, so we'd be very wary of that. Let's get control of the throttle. If I can get it. So I have control of the throttle now, and my airplane. Very high. Correcting.
400, 300, 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, nose just wanted to drop there. Reversers and speed brake. Manually up because I didn't arm it. Doesn't know what it wants to do. Auto brake disarm and reversers stowed. Alright, we'll put those speed brakes away. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mardin. LTCR, another lovely service by Sun Express. Beautiful. That was a bit of a sketchy landing there for a second, I won't lie. I thought like I had lost it for a second. Let's slow down to 30 knots. Disable the auto. Like I said, terminal on the left here. So we'll pull off here at the very end. Lights off. That on. And we'll say there's no ground power here because it doesn't look like there would be. And brake, brake, brake. Turn, turn, turn. Yeah, we'll just pull straight in for these guys here. The only thing I wish Xplane had was GSX style. I know it's there, yeah. Okay, let's turn off the terrain radar. Let's turn off traffic. Let's turn that back to there. Is good. APU is slowly coming on. Good. Kill you. Kill you. We will put you onto L off. And yeah, probes off. So master caution, anti-ice. And let's go hang out. What do we think? Left or right? For memes, let's go right. We're not going to follow the ground lines. Turn that on. And then in a moment, after about a minute of it running, we'll turn on the pack, and then we'll shut the engines off. Cool. I have to cheat and use the outside view for the lineup here, but we'll wait until we're a little bit closer before that ear rape. So thanks so much for joining me for that. That is Sun Express Flight 7046, one of many flights available at virtuallh.com. We have them all, Sun Express and Sun Express Germany. So if you're a Sun Express person, come check us out. Would definitely have something for you, including a Sun Express tour that we had. So if you want to fly the Sun Express tour, by all means, come check us out. So I'll just cheat here for a second. Whoa! We're gonna run someone over. There's a pole. Cool. We'll call that. Parking brake is good. Well, because it's probably what? It was a little bit cold earlier when I took off. 3 degrees. Okay, so we'll hit them packs on from there. Happy with that. AP is on. What is it? 2 blue. And something about engine is dead. Master caution and seatbelts off. Come up here and we'll start flicking off all of that. And like always, I will leave you with the semi-deboarding screen, if you want to call it that. I will extend the air stairs and put the power cart and stuff on. So thanks so much for joining me for that. And we'll catch you next Saturday with another episode of Fly With Me. And like I said, tomorrow, 1400, VATSIM, Copenhagen. If you want to join us for legs 2 and 3 of the World Tour, you can. There's plenty of time today to fly leg 1. It's just a quick hour flight from Frankfurt to Copenhagen, then you'll be ready to go. So cheers, stay safe. Thanks so much. Happy flying. See you next week. My name is Cody. Bye-bye.